Hello, my name is Cody Homan. Welcome to TALBC News. We have many topics for you this afternoon, but we will elaborate on a very recent one. War has broken out in the Middle East. We have the audio from several experts who called us earlier today. Here's the first one.
Hi, this is Talia. Prior to the invasion of the newly mandated State of Israel, the United Nations decided to put Resolution 242 into action over Palestine. The mandate was set to split the country of Palestine into two different states, an Arab state and a Jewish state. On May 14, 1948, Israel was declared an independent state by David Ben-Gurion, the leader of the World Zionist Organization. The Palestinian Arabs rejected the agreement, and the next day war broke out between the Palestinian Arabs and the Israelis. Arab nations combined and invaded Palestine. The countries were Egypt, Jordan, Syria, and Iraq. The outbreak of the 1948 war began with the Arabs' opinion that the independence of Israel was too favorable to the Jews. The Arabs' reasoning surrounded the fact that the Arabs living in Israel would have to abide under the United Nations partition.
Well, that is some important news. Here's what expert Annalise has for us.
Both Jewish and Arab nations wanted the same thing, Palestine's land. This desire over Palestine stemmed from the biblical ties that both nations have. Prior to the 1948 war, a Jewish Australian journalist, Theodore Herzl, wrote a small booklet describing that the establishment of a Jewish state was the only way of protecting Jews from anti-Semitism. The Jews wanted to create a sort of safe haven in their holy land of Israel. The Arabs wanted to keep the land that they had been living in for thousands of years. Thus, both nations started the war to gain the Palestinian land.
They really know their stuff. Reporter Cody will give us some information live. Cody, do you have any other important information for us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I just got more information.
Tell us what you got.
Today, the struggle over the land of Israel still continues to persist, as both nations claim the land as their holy land. The disagreements over current Israel settlements creates tensions on both Arabs and Jews. The United Nations still continues to vote to condemn the Israeli settlements. Currently, in the West Bank, 400,000 Israelis live in 130 settlements. Critics of Israeli settlements say that they make it harder for a peaceful two-state solution. The Palestinians see the empty land between the two states as land being taken from them. The Israelis consider it to be a safety buffer. Some proposed solutions to this tense topic include land swaps, yet no official action has been taken. Oh, hey mister.
Yeah?
There's a war going on between the Arab states and Israel.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know any details?
After the 1949 war, the boundaries, different sections, the state of Israel, the West Bank, and the Gaza Strip. The borders to Egypt were restored to how it was, and Egypt kept their control over Gaza. Lebanon's borders were restored to their previous state. Syria also went back to its original boundaries. Finally, Jordan maintained control over the city of Jerusalem. Israel had control over the majority of Palestine land, including the West Bank and the Gaza Strip.
Those are some great details. Thank you. I've shared everything I know right now.
Thank you. Another expert just called us.
The outcome of the 1948 war was a gain of multitudes of land-wearied Palestine for the Jews. The Israeli army utilized all of their arms, equipment, and logistics in this war to gain land. The Arab states, however, were not all coordinated in their strategy to control some Palestine land, as well as to throw out their political end. The Arab states didn't use all their army forces in the war effort. Israel was able to enlarge their territory through the fact that if they lost the war, they would not be able to contain their independence over the state of Israel.
And this has been TALBC News, reporting to you and bringing the most informative news.